Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. I've interviewed CZ, Binance's CEO, the Winklevoss twins, even Craig DeWitt from Ripple, and many others, guys. So please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Guys, what is up with Ripple and what is up with XRP? There's a lot of back and forth, up and down, and it goes back to the root cause of why XRP has not been able to move forward from a price perspective, and that comes back to regulatory clarity. We've been talking about it for a very long time on this channel, but we are seeing some progress, but yet it almost seems that while there's progress, we're pushing against a brick wall sometimes, right? Where yes, things are moving, but and shaking a bit, but the wall itself is not moving. But I think things are progressing, and we will see some good updates. But we got to be patient. So first up, Ripple has their Swell conference going on right now. It's, of course, virtual due to the pandemic. No major callouts as yet because it's a multi-day conference, and we'll see if any big announcements come out. I think there was a screenshot being circulated by some folks that confirms Bank of America essentially is a Ripple customer, which we kind of knew for a while now, but it hasn't been officially put out there as a press release, right? But some other things that's important to call out, and that is Brad Garlinghouse went on Fox Business. Maria Bartiromo, who hosts Fox Business show, and he talked about the need for regulatory clarity. So he's been trying to do it. Chris Larson has been trying to do it. So here's what Brad tweeted. Thanks, Maria, for having me on this AM. U.S. interests, companies, and innovation are all at stake in this race for control of our future global financial infrastructure. China, UK, and the others are far ahead. U.S. is out of sync and needs to implement a clear regulatory framework now. Now, obviously, he's beating the drum. He's going around trying to get people on board. We've seen, we've got folks like Tom Ammer, U.S. Congressman, who said XRP is not a security just literally in August. We also have Chris Giancarlo, the former CFTC chairman. He put out an article in June saying XRP is not a security. So I think we see what's happening here. There needs to be regulatory clarity. It needs the SEC or whoever needs to declare that XRP is not a security. This way, the capital sitting on the sidelines, the investors can put their money in, and a lot of these different banks can start using XRP and within RippleNet, which will drive the price up. Another big update was Ripple's chairman, one of the co-founders, Chris Larson, said the company could leave the U.S. if the U.S. Doesn't provide regulatory clarity. So both him and Brad are beating the drum. And of course, they're headquarters here, and they may move to another country where they have that clarity. Now, I do think this is some posturing and putting some pressure on the government, on the U.S. Congress, and so forth, right? I think this is the way they have to go because things are so slow. And to their point, China is moving ahead, and they have the green light over there to do what they want, right? The companies in China, but the U.S. is falling behind. And once again, the regulatory clarity is needed for XRP to be successful. Now, some of you may be frustrated. You may be saying, well, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the background. I'm tired of it. Well, personally, I'm not tired because I see all the connections that Ripple has. I see the disruptive technology. I know I'm not some Ripple fanboy, and no, I'm not paid by Ripple. I've been critical of Ripple. You guys have seen my videos, and I've called out XRP maximalists and so forth. You guys know I hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, so I'm not a maximalist like some of these people in the XRP community, right? I am part of the XRP community, but I'm not a maximalist. But when I see the World Bank participating at Swell and talking about Ripple's technology and the payments future, and I also see people from the Federal Reserve Board. I also go back to Brad Garlinghouse hanging out with the people from the IMF and multiple different timelines and dates and so forth, different meetings. He's meeting with the central bankers, meeting with the IMF. I know something big is on the horizon. Now, this is my research and fact finding. You can go do that yourself, because I don't want it to be because I told you that you should have confidence in XRP and Ripple. It should be because you've done your research. And this is why I'm showing you the facts, right? In being fully transparent here. Like I said, the connections are there. The only thing we are waiting for, guys, is that regulatory clarity, that regulatory framework. That is what's holding it up. I believe a lot of the partnerships have been formed with the major banks globally and central banks. I believe CBDCs are going to benefit from XRP being the bridge asset, because you're still taking that same walled garden, different currency, no interoperability system into a digital format, right? You're taking the fiats and putting it into digital format, but that doesn't help the cross-border payments and speeding up settlement and payments in real time. So just keep that in mind. And I'm still bullish on XRP. And we are seeing, I think, some of the complaining and posturing from the folks at Ripple is now starting to get the attention of Trump and his respective government officials, because we already see the OCC, which is falls under Steve Mnuchin at the Treasury, right? And he brought Brian Brooks over. We already start seeing regulations moving there. The other components of that, the OCC doesn't control what's a security and what's not a security. The SEC does. So you need to get all of these government agencies on board to get things going. So here, Trump's security hawks call distributed ledgers critical in the U.S.-China tech arms race. If you just read through all the different things here, it pretty much aligns with what Brad Garlinghouse has been saying on national TV, and of course, Chris Larson. So once again, it seems like, we're pushing against a brick wall here, but we're getting there. We're getting there. That brick wall is going to get broken down, because I think the U.S. is going to wake up to see we're losing this battle to China, and things need to be move ahead here. And we already see it, like I said, just to reiterate, we got people, some congressmen and congresswomen who are on board. I mean, the fact that you have Congressman Tom Ammer on a webinar just not too long ago just said, let me be clear, XRP is not a security. You got some big time advocates now, right? And a former CFTC chair. So we're going to get there. Like I said, do your research, not because I told you, but obviously I'm sharing facts with you right on the screen here. So I would highly suggest you go read up on these articles, do the research, see who Brad Garlinghouse has been sharing the stage with, what's been happening. And, I think I've mentioned it a couple times, guys. These old bankers and these banks and the old system that's set up, right? The old financial system. These guys, a lot of you guys don't want to lose that power, right? When you have a disruptive technology with what Ripple is doing to come in, these banks, they want to, especially like a JP Morgan, they want to have control. That's why they went and built JPM coin to compete, but it doesn't compete, right? So keep that in mind. And that is why you're probably seeing a lot of the delay and pushback. A lot of these banks lobby politicians, people in the SEC, Congress, and so forth, to not change the laws, to make laws in favor of what they keep doing in their old outdated system. So remember that in the context of what is happening here. However, they can't stop it. There's some things that are in motion. And like I said, when the head honcho and you got Trump and you got folks in Congress and everybody start getting on board and it becomes geopolitical, we're going to get our regulatory clarity. So we just got to stay tuned. We got to be patient, and let's see what happens, guys. Like I said, I'm not worried about, okay, Ripple leaves the U.S. I think it's some posturing and just some threats to help speed things up, right? So, guys, what do you think about this? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.